Hey guys, Nintendo Fanboy for the win here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do an automatic leveling, exploit in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now this method is very useful and can be used to train a Pokemon, or basically level up a Pokemon, four Pokemon at a time to level 100. So basically how you're going to be able to do this is using a Daycare exploit, which allows people to basically hold their D-pad slash analog stick in one direction like this, kind of thing, and basically allow it to sit overnight, and it trains your Pokemon up to level 100 using the Daycare. So basically how this works is that there is a little shortcut that I will show you here. It's available in the Battle Resort, that you're just going to be able to hold your analog stick you're going to be able to hold your analog stick one direction, and it will basically be able to level up your Pokemon. Now, like I said before, you excuse me. Like I said before, you can actually do this with up to 4 Pokemon at once. This is because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they actually introduced 2 Daycare centers, so that we have the one Daycare Annex on the Battle Resort here, which can store 2, and there is another one next to Mawile City. So there are a couple of disclaimers about this method, but the first one, the main one that I'm going to tell you guys, is that if you are breeding for egg moves, do not use this method. The reason why you should not use this method is because any moves that the Pokemon learns naturally will overwrite any moves that it has indefinitely, which means if you put in a Pokemon with an egg move and it's level 1, by the time it gets to level 100, it will learn what the last 4 moves, pretty much, that it learned naturally through the Daycare. So basically, if you're breeding for egg moves, do not use this. If you're breeding for just competitive and basically you're going to be using standard moves that can learn, then do this method. It's going to work fine. You can just relearn any moves you need to later. So yeah, let's just get started with this. What you're going to want to do is come over to the Battle Resort, have your Pokemon already in the Daycare that you want to level up. I'm not going to be putting them in there right now because I don't have any guys that I need to level up right now, and I don't want to have to relearn the moves later. But all you're going to want to do is come over here. You're going to want to come right to this spot here. Kind of align yourself so you make sure you're right in the corner, and then you're going to want to hold the analog stick directly up, so make it in a straight line. And I'm off center, let me just redo that. You have to get it exactly straight, so it is a bit tricky, but you must have the camera angle like this and have your analog stick moving directly up. And when this is happening, you have to get a penny or like a dime and firmly hold your analog stick in this position upward. Now this basically takes advantage of the camera angles being switched in the Battle Resort. So as you can see, I am not moving my well, I can't really show you guys, but I swear I am not moving my circle pad. I have it firmly placed upwards, so it is not moving at all. This is just taking advantage of camera angles that the Battle Resort automatically does. So basically, you're just going to want to hold this here, make sure you're in that straight line, and I'd say probably hold it for a minute, see if you're good. Once you're good, like you see that you can go around, all you're going to do is hold this in place with a penny or a dime or something like a coin, and you should be good. Now, like I said, this takes quite a lot of time, but you should be good in about a day. Or some Pokemon will take a day, some Pokemon will take a few hours, so it really depends on who you're doing. My best advice for you guys is just wait as long as you think that is fit. Usually the minimum time I'd say is probably like 7 to 10 hours is probably the minimum time. But as you can see, we are just standing here in a straight line, and yeah, so this is how you basically do this. In ORAS, in X and Y, this was used at the Prism Tower, so you basically hold your analog stick and it would go around the Prism Tower, which is like the Eiffel Tower kind of thing in X and Y, and yeah. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, it really helps out. Other than that, that is pretty much it. So anyway guys, I'm going to go. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.